Welcome, citizens of Throsha! I am Sir Nock, Keeper of Bar, Advocate for the Champions, and your host. Thank you for your presence, those of you who are here with us in the Hex, and those of you who are watching from afar on your arcane devices. We are about to welcome back our champions and inspire them as they embark on the next leg of their journey. So, are you ready to welcome them back? Then I give you Cora Nutshell from Clan Talum. Rose LeBon from Clan Veneda. Professor Lorilla Shepin from Clan Malthior. Delia Zarzathixin from Clan Aria. And Deg from Clan Krieg. Last but not least, our Hexmaster, Gallimore the Fifth.
Champions, please raise and recharge your sigils. Let the quest begin.
The underground throwdown is for you.
I didn't understand what you said.
I'm sure there are other dances that are great for you, like leaving.
Oh.
Well, all right.
No comeback.
Okay.
That's fair.
I respect that.
I'm really tired.
You are just doing all the barons tonight.
I mean, heat metal and sharp. I don't know. I'm not that kind of bard. I'm really impressed that I'm actually coming up with quips.
Champions, thank you again for returning, lending your bravery, your courage, your strength to this cause. It is at this point, even before we send you out, that the voice of Malthior sounds here inside of the Hexent, speaking for all to hear his voice. Galivor, I'm so looking forward to working with you again. We shall see what form this takes. Final advice for you champions who endeavor to do what I once did. Lorilla, when you go to cast the spell, nothing must deter you once you have begun. Once you have started, you must complete the spell. Let nothing stop you. Champions, should anything rise to impede her progress, you stand between success and failure, as she will be wholly occupied.
I trust you.
Very well. And thank you so much again.
So Gal, he's free.
Yeah, I saw that. Champions, it is my understanding that to cast this spell, you must stand in the very spot where Malthior once stood when he created the Ugly Deep, which is on the shores of Gleymt itself. In the very place where, as legend tells us, he pulled down the cloud giant castle from the sky, and it collapsed in ruin. You must sift through this rubble and find where the spell was cast once before to cast it again. So we are sending you to the shores of Gleymt.
Okay, sounds lovely.
All right. Barkeep, how are the keys?
Well, I was a little worried. You know, they weren't looking really fully charged. But then seeing Krello fall on his butt 2 times and then get viciously roasted by the champions really put him over the edge.
For Throsha!
It's better than any inspiration I could ever give.
It's true.
Champions, in that case, may you fly safely on the wings of Sorios. Barkeep, please open and unlock the channel.
Opening the channels.
That's much more fun the third time. Or second time. Nope, it's the third time.
Champions, every time you've been sent through the portal, you come to awareness in a specific place, a specific location. However, this time you come to awareness and you feel as though you're traveling through the air. And you see before you in the clouds an immense, magnificent palace, seemingly suspended in the sky itself. And you're being brought towards it by forces that you are not exerting yourselves. But as you're brought ever closer, from one moment to the next, you find yourselves inside of a beautiful hall.
Can I make a perception check on where we are?
Yes.
That's a 8.
Plus,
Nothing.
I had to check.
It's really pretty.
It's beautiful. You have seen many different giant structures in your travels in the land of Gleymt. You've seen the arena of the frost giants. You've seen the city of obsidian built by the fire giants. This, however, while maybe not having the same level of craft that the stone giants had in their art, is simply beauty for beauty's sake. The proportions are enormous. And moving through one of these large arches in front of you, you see a large cloud giant who looks down at you. Ha! Tiny folk! Ah, you must be here for the upcoming engagement. Tell me, are you emissaries of the 3 ladies?
What is emissary?
Yes.
Yes, we are. That would be us.
We have been
emissaries.
sent by them.
My name is
Fairly
Dan.
Fantastic,
emissario.
fantastic. All is prepared. Come, let me show you. I'll show you the grand hall. I'll show you the dining room. I'll show you where the dancing will be held. Follow me, please.
Lovely, lovely.
I still don't know what
And
that
you
means.
feel yourselves.
I'm so sorry. As we follow, I'm just going to sidle up next to Deg, and I'm going to take out the 2 rings that Jacano gave me. I think your uncle would want you to have this, just in case.
I'm weeping.
And I put it on, and I go up to Dillian. Don't worry about it. It means nothing. It's just for switching.
I was watching, but
yeah,
okay, cool.
yeah, I know.
I have no idea of its switching powers.
I am so sorry. Thank you.
All right.
And I'd actually like to visit the boon stall and
Yes.
buy a potion of healing.
All right. I believe there's 2 tiers of potions of healing.
Tier 1, please.
Tier 1. So,
150.
150 boons spent by
Yes.
Cora for a potion of healing. Citizens, this is
so
the
much.
kind of influence you can have on keeping our champions alive. Thank you for your boons.
So, guys, I thought that Malthior took down the original cloud giants.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You are following behind this large cloud giant, and as you whisper to each other, the cloud giant seems oblivious to you whispering, and he's gesturing to different works of art, different glass works, showing you, the different features, architecture of the hall, speaking at length about an upcoming convening of the giants, referencing the three ladies often. Yes, they're always scheming and having their plans, but you know, we just do what we can. It's all right. Ah, yes, here are the kitchens, and you see a grand kitchen full of food, steaming and cooking. No one is there cooking it. But the pots bubble. You smell warm bread.
I'm going to pipe up to them. This is phenomenal. You know, how do the three ladies impact your lives? Because I'm sure we know how they impact ours. But what's your relationship like with them?
Well, they're very powerful indeed.
They really are.
Despite being such tiny folk, no offense meant.
I mean, none taken.
But, you know, they want to convene. They want to talk about the governing of the continent and, you know, plans for different... I'm not really sure, to be honest.
I mean, they're the great minds.
Great minds indeed.
And
you can tell them I said so.
I will.
What's your name?
My name is Jerris.
Jerris, we will tell all three of them.
Oh, thank you. Please come, let me show you to your rooms. And you're led down another opulent hallway. And a door is open and you see a chamber, a bed chamber, with every comfort. Wash basins, a roaring fire, plush beds. And he gestures to Cora. You, tiny one, this room's for you. Please, lay down, refresh yourself, rest.
Well, can we all have one room, or do we all have to have different rooms?
Only the best for the emissaries from the three ladies.
So we can all stay in one room then?
No.
We are all best
have
friends.
every courtesy afforded. Please stay and rest.
You
I
really
need
want to
you
share
to
a
make
room with them?
Well, I'm not really sure I want to go in there
Cora.
myself. By myself. I don't want to go in there by myself.
I need you to make a wisdom saving
All
throw.
right.
You're within 10 feet of me, so you get a +4.
That is a 6 + 2 + 4.
12.
12. So tired, Cora.
I am so tired.
You're so tired.
That looks really good. I think I'm just going to go take a nap.
You need to go lay down.
Yeah, I think I just need to go lie down.
Cora,
Are you
don't
okay?
you want to stick together?
I don't really care anymore, really. I'm just going to go lay down.
Can I tell that there's
Please.
something wrong with her?
Would you like to make a check?
Please. While this is all beginning.
Perception or Arcana,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
depending on the nature of what you're trying to perceive.
Yes, Arcana, I want to see if there are any magical effects that are being put upon her, and if so, I'm going to start my counter charm song again. That is 7 + 9 for a total of 16.
16. The air reeks of magic in this place.
I'm going to start muttering under my breath. There once was a person named, and I'm going to go through the stories and just start saying them under my breath as a counter charm for my comrades.
All right. How does your counter charm work?
I share the stories of the people I've come in contact with and all of their different intricacies. And in doing so, for, I believe, around, as long as I keep it up, my comrades have advantages against saving throws against charm effects, I believe.
They are immune to being charmed or frightened.
Immune.
As long as she keeps it up, yeah.
So I am just muttering under my breath the entire
Aura.
time.
You find yourself opening your eyes, wondering why you laid yourself down, why you would be willing to be alone.
I'm not tired. Oh, I'm back.
Please come along, small ones. I'll show the rest of you to your rooms. Please come.
While we're walking, I'd like to whisper into Hotch and be like, hey, something weird's going on. And there's like, he talked about 3 people, and there were like 3 people in the sphere thing before you showed up. Do you know anything about this? Also, I'm sorry I was rude earlier.
I appreciate your apology.
I'm real sincere. Also, I like your horns. I also have horns.
No.
Yeah, you're not so bad when you're nice.
You help Hotch look out of his little bag so he can see the situation that you're in. And he looks around. Nothing here is real.
Real?
None of it.
How? We're walking.
You are in one of the most powerful illusions I have ever seen. I advise you to break out before its intended purpose takes hold. I would not trust it.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
And then he turned and he figured out that he had to escape the room immediately and that he just needed to start to talk to his compatriots about where to go within this theater of places. And I'm just keep telling the story, but I'm trying to interweave different comments.
Keeping her counter charm weaving through the air.
So we need to wake up from this, right?
Yeah.
Hexmaster, I'd love to throw you a bone if you want it. As much as I loathe Sir Nock sometimes, I really relish opportunities to correct him. We consult the text play on it. It is advantage on checks against fear and charm. So let the champions have it.
I
Hey,
misspoke.
Cora, roll again for
Hi
me.
again.
All
Right.
was well with them and they turned and they saw the sun.
But respect for a coworker, Sir Nock.
Of course.
All right. It's a 14. Plus, was it a wisdom? 16 then.
+4.
+4 from Delia. You do wake from the bed.
Oh, good.
Okay, Delia,
Yeah?
in an attempt to break out of this illusion, I'm gonna need you to slap me in the face.
I don't want to.
Just really, it's for the
Yeah,
greater,
and
it's
the
for Grosha.
combat-
I'll do it. I'll do it, Delia. I'll do it.
If you don't want to do that,
And the
I will do
combatants
it.
entered the ring. They realized they needed to fight to the death and they needed to strike each other very, very hard.
I will do it.
Oh, please come along, small ones. I have many more rooms to show you.
I totally and I realized
Try
they
again. Anything?
Make an attack roll.
I take my shield off too.
19.
Unarmed strike.
Yeah, yeah.
How much?
So, well, 1 plus whatever her strength modifier is.
She's so strong.
Total of 5.
Total of 5. 5
Right
damage to Deg. Deg, the world around you briefly grows bleary. Almost as if you're seeing it through smeared glass. And it comes back into focus.
So guys,
Did it help?
yeah, I saw that we are by some glass.
Please!
I turned to the giant
Please
and say,
come along!
they have a very complicated relationship.
I want to show you to your rooms. You good lady here.
No.
And another door that wasn't even there a moment ago opens in front of you, Rose. Please
all is
stop
well.
and rest.
It's not as nice as it looks.
Please make your wisdom saving throw.
And everything was
You know,
fine.
high elves don't really need to sleep. Ever. So that will be 17.
Made with advantage.
14. 17 plus 1 is 18. Plus 4
Plus 4 for
is
Delia.
22.
Total of 22.
I throw my dagger at Jairus.
Whoa.
Make an attack roll, please. The cloud giant.
And they found that this was probably not the
That's
best idea.
that is a 12 plus 8.
12 plus 8, a modified 20 to hit. Your dagger flies through the air and sticks into Jairus, whose eyes open wide in horror. But they open far too wide. And they begin to sink in as he cries out, "Ah! No! No, please! Please come to your rooms! Please stay!"
I throw a hand axe. That's a 14 plus 8.
Your hand axe buries in his face. As he cries out in pain and the world around you begins to swirl in dust and mist, and you hear the cracking of stones as the castle around you begins to break, crumble, and vanish.
I'm still chanting just in case.
You find yourselves standing among enormous broken stone on a lonely shore under a gray sky. The gentle sound of ocean waves suddenly becomes very apparent, though you could not hear it before.
I feel like this is a good time, just in case.
For me?
Both of you. And for you. Just in case. None for you, Krella.
I'll be fine.
What is?
Can I hear the ocean?
You can.
Remembrance.
It's right there, still.
I'm facing the other way.
Yeah, you hear the ocean.
He's so pretty.
It's true.
He's so pretty.
so
Hey,
pretty.
hey, no one else gets to call Dag pretty.
He's a
We
strapping young lad.
are complimenting your excellent
Your choice.
taste.
You have good
Okay,
taste.
okay, okay. I'm gonna just stand between them and Dag.
Champions, you stand on the shores of Gleymt, looking over the sea that was once the ugly deep.
So do we know exactly where Malthior was standing?
Do we know exactly where Malthior was standing?
You do not. You must locate it. Champions, let us learn a little bit more about the Hex Challenge that lay before you.
Right. I was just gonna go perception check or something.
In this Hex Challenge, you must sift through the rubble left by the Cloud Giant Castle on the shores of Gleymt. Each champion will don a pair of protective gloves and will begin searching for vital clues and materials needed to locate the exact spot where the spell to recreate the Ugly Deep must be cast. Each champion will sift through rubble matching their clan color, looking until they find the magical ley line that will help them complete this task. Clan Malthior is looking for rubble that contains a vital clue that will instruct all champions on what to do with their magical ley lines and how to proceed. Once you have found your ley line, you may assist other clans in finding theirs. Once you have all the ley lines and the clue, follow the instructions and you will have everything you need to be able to cast the spell to call back the Ugly Deep. You will have 10 minutes to complete this challenge.
Hexmaster,
Yes, Krello.
I am not pleased with how pathetically easy this hex challenge is. Look at this. This is what, maybe 100 pieces of paper? I have an idea, though.
It's Rubble, Krello.
If you'll give me just a second.
Let's not.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you. Get the rest of the paper out of the barrel. Thank you, citizens.
I got it. Yeah.
Hey!
While this is happening,
Ah!
Do you think he enjoys this? Oh, please give.
I'm just gonna put my hand on Dag's face where I hit him and kind of rub it and give him another 5 hit points.
All right, all right. I just think
My pool of
You'll
healing.
want to say
these are
that again
level
in a
10
minute.
champions. They need a difficulty worthy of them.
Krello.
I don't know how to remove this
Do you
lid.
think he enjoys this?
If he doesn't get the lid off, does
Aha,
that mean you don't have
justice!
to add it?
Screw you, champions!
Krello, are those the letters I wrote you?
Barkeep,
Galivor,
what do you make of this?
now I really hate to agree with Krello,
They're not.
but they can handle way more.
There's so much paper in. First, we had to
got
get
that
my
knock?
paper.
Squirrels are
I'll
really
take that.
good at sorting things.
I wrote letters
really
to
good
both
at
of
sorting
you.
things.
And now you have all this paper?
So
Sir,
much
no!
red paper.
Okay.
Sir Nock, I must say it's uncommon to see you agreeing with Krello in such a way, but at the same time, our champions are now level 10 and are extremely powerful.
Oh yeah,
Might I
this
use my
will still be easy
investigation
for
bonus
them.
I am 15.
Okay,
Sure,
the
but
light
good
is
at
our
sorting
friend.
things.
The light is our friend. That's awful. That is so terrible.
That's so much green.
All right!
More time call.
All right, all right!
Microphone.
Anyone else feel
All right.
betrayed by the hex right now?
Can I propose that we buy in for some extra time just in case?
It's an option.
Let's
love
see if
that
we get
plan.
lucky
How
first.
much time do we have?
You will have 10 minutes to
let's try
complete
it
this
without.
challenge.
Let's try without.
Champions, you will have 30 seconds to move up here to the front and confer amongst yourselves about how you will approach this challenge.
Okay. We are looking for. Are we looking for a paper?
Use the light.
That has
Use the
many
light.
lines.
Look through the light.
Use the light?
Hello, where are you? Take this.
Thank you.
Are we looking for something on a yellow paper specifically, or just any paper?
Yes, but I'm the one that has to look at it.
Every clan is looking for a paper of their own color. Once you have found it, you may help your clanmates.
Okay.
Here's the thing, if it doesn't have anything, throw it out.
Throw it out.
If we stand in different
That's what we do to
places
the
and you can like
souvenirs.
toss papers to each other. Talon pile over there, Veneda over there, Krieg, Arya,
Maybe
Malthior,
use teeth.
and then just throw
The
papers.
timer has begun, champions, please.
These gloves make it hard.
Again, you are each looking for what is called a ley line.
What's
it will
a ley?
resemble a piece of ribbon. And Clan Malthior specifically is looking for a paper that contains that and written instructions.
So it's gonna have a ribbon on it?
So be thorough as you open the paper to make sure there is nothing hidden in the folds.
Okay.
Alright. It's gonna be this one.
Isn't this so much more interesting with a billion pieces of paper? You're welcome,
found mine.
citizens.
You found yours?
And I ripped it. We're going here. All right. I'm actually going to.
Oh, she's found it!
I have found it. All righty. Who's next?
I could use some help.
Lorilla, I
temptation to
recommend
throw back
showing your
the rejected
compatriots
ones
your
is
ley
strong.
lines so that they can see
Already?
exactly what they're looking for
It looks like this.
Alright,
okay.
wonderful.
I have
in your
pouches, I
clan
opened
colors.
it. Yes. We're just gonna stick you in there. Yes.
8.5 minutes.
Alright.
Hey, Krello, if you stand over here so I can throw these at you when I'm done, I'd feel a lot better.
Yeah, all right.
If you just sit right there. Krello.
Champions, I welcome your abuse. I shall be finding my center.
Thank you.
Good.
8 minutes.
What?
Sifting through the rubble.
Really disappointing mix up.
Left behind.
Did it? I found it.
I think this is a really good bonding opportunity.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like scrapbooking.
What's your favorite type of nut, Dick?
My favorite type of nut, I'm allergic.
Oh, well,
Do any other citizens want some souvenir
Could you in
pieces
great detail
of crumpled up
describe
paper?
what a nut tastes like? I've never had one.
Limited edition. Colored
Lucky
rubble.
citizens, here's your junk. Here's your
What do
trash,
nuts taste like?
citizens.
I've never had
they taste like perfection.
7 minutes, champions. 7 minutes.
What?
Okay.
We're doing the-
Consider
here's the
this.
green
We
one.
start
All right, there you
burning
go.
them.
I agree.
Oh, Lord, heavens. Oh, Playana, help us.
Has anybody found
Do
one?
any other citizens feel
Malthior's
jilted on
down
receiving
there.
their trash? Because there's
Alright,
plenty.
time for me to just...
Okay, I'll get you. Well, what color do you want? Blue?
Alright.
Okay, before I give it to you, you have to say everything Krello does is fair.
It's gonna be this one.
All right, fair enough.
It's not this one.
It's really hard to not get down in there and help right now.
Hey, maybe you should, Galivor.
Good, Galivor.
It's
We'd
gonna
love
be
it if you would,
this one
Galivor.
for sure.
I know.
Come on, Galivor. I'm on mine. I'm on mine.
Yes.
Hey! Clan Veneda has located their ley line.
Galivor, I'll let you be a member of Clan Arya if you help me out.
I remember those days very fondly.
I'm trying, Frosha.
Okay, just in case, if each of us chips in
Crumpled
50.
up paper. We've got plenty of it.
I feel like
Little less than
maybe
6 minutes.
I can't be in the really tightly wrapped ones.
How many have they
gotta be,
found? I
right?
was talking to citizens.
Malthior and Veneda have definitely found theirs. Has anyone else?
No.
Not yet. All right.
The gloves are for the paper cuts. When I sat in the council at the beginning, I wasn't clear on why the gloves, but when you mess around with that amount of castle rubble, you understand, oh, the gloves they do help.
Anything?
Alright.
Hey, Lorella, did you find yours that had the writing on it already?
Yes, I did. Should I go through it?
Yeah, do you want to just read it?
Only so many pockets. Okay, once we get them, Oh my gosh, there's so much writing. You must search amongst the color Rubble. One proud is Malthior himself, blah, blah, blah. There are 4 long ley-line ribbons to represent the clans of Talon, blah, blah, blah. 4 champions must combine with the champion of Malthior in a directed pattern that will form the mighty source, blah, blah. That's so wordy.
That's so much paper.
See,
Okay, there's a picture.
skimming
There's a
and
picture.
paraphrasing. That's how you get 2 PhDs.
Will be connected to the... Okay, there's a picture. I think I understand it.
All right, so Laura.
Okay.
4.5 minutes, champions.
If each of us chips in 50 boons, we will be fine.
All right.
Well, I just feel like we could all find it so fast. You never know.
All right.
You know, we might get
Krieg!
Hey!
Yes.
Krieg!
Thank you. All right, now.
Krieg's ley line has been found. Talum and Arya remain.
Green and blue, green and blue.
Come on, come on.
All right.
Here we
With 4
go.
minutes
Time to
remaining,
search through
it's
the
time to
blues.
release the fire elementals. I'm kidding.
I would rather
Would
go
they
with fire.
help us?
No, it would burn up all the paper. You would surely die.
Well,
And the fire elemental marshal would not like that.
No. No, that would
Looking for Talum and Arya. The
Be
2
some
remaining
later.
ley lines.
But did we ever really need Talum and Arya? I've always thought of them as extraneous clans. Couldn't even throw a piece of paper
Okay,
like
what is it?
7
Talum! All champions are searching for Arya's ley line.
Oh, Delia, always last.
get out
with
of
just a
here.
little over 3 minutes remaining.
All right, to your written instructions.
Okay,
Right. Untangle it, I'm assuming.
okay. So here is a tiny map. Okay, each individual ley line ribbons will be tied on the sigils of their clans on the provided 2 hooks where the individual sigils are placed. They will form 4 long loops where the tips of the 4 loops will be placed near the center of the hex by the promenade. What?
Traced by the. Read it again.
Okay,
4 loops.
look at this.
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, we're making a giant sigil.
Glorilla,
Yes,
this is the promenade.
lovely.
Oh, so we have to loop it and then go stand over there. Do we have to keep our gloves on?
At this point, you're at your own peril. You may take them off.
All
Thank
right.
you. Okay,
I think everyone should always wear safety gloves
Okay.
in every context.
2 minutes.
All right, so Delia, what are we doing?
So
2
you're gonna
minutes,
tie it
15
around
seconds.
Mortals are just so frail.
that it
You
creates a
die
loop
after like a
going
century.
towards the
It's
front.
embarrassing.
Okay, okay.
Excuse me?
No,
I
you're
have
fine.
So I pull it through like a
420.
little knot?
Hey, that's pretty good.
That might take a little bit.
Like, okay, there we are.
There you go.
And then on both sides?
Yeah.
Okay.
looks like-
Okay.
so yours are long enough where the loop, when it's tied to each end, will reach here, and then Malthior ties the ends together. Bring them to the center.
Do we have to reach that hook? Oh, I see.
Breathe.
Okay. I have to
They
get
don't both have
something.
to be a loop. You can just use the end.
1.5 minutes remain.
Yay.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Again, this is just like scrapbooking.
I've never done that.
This feels like scrapbooking.
It really
does.
does.
All right.
Dang, I think you're overcomplicating it a little bit.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Just tie
Tie
it together.
it together.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh good. No rush. We've got time. Go for it.
I mean,
Tie
we
those
didn't
together.
need the ugly deep, right? It was strictly optional.
45 seconds, champions.
All is
Careful,
well.
they might come apart. All right.
Your
I'll
time
go
to
on.
do
Is this hook here?
or
Is that what
die
needs to know it?
approaches.
I think so.
Oh,
Is that hook?
Did it say that?
Does it say that?
Can you get the paper, please? It's on the desk.
30 seconds.
Should we pay the time? Time out here to.
It does say something about the hook.
Champions, you have approaching 15 seconds. If you're going to purchase a time extension, I would encourage you to do so now.
Do we have
Tie
room?
it to the hook. Should we buy it?
10,
Buy it.
100 boots.
50 boots. 50.
I get 100.
Okay, 200 boons have been spent for a time extension.
Okay. Okay, you need to untie yours because we don't have enough room.
Okay. How about that?
Okay, do it so that the ends, the loose ends, are going to be on the pegs.
So we're gonna flip it around.
Yes, we're gonna flip it around. Ooh, you tied it too well, Deg.
Thank you. I never tie a knot poorly.
Thank you. This is true.
It's not the Krieg way.
I mean, if they don't cast the Ugly Deep, then a bunch of mortal giants come over, slay these mortal races. They're all gonna die within a couple millennia. Delia, you're getting better at throwing, I have to admit that.
Could you tie that, please?
Take the
I am focused.
Task at hand, champions. Task at hand.
Don't tell me what to do, California.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet, now what?
Who has the paper? Okay.
3 minutes.
Now, where the ley lines converge, the champion of Malthior must stand on the back of Krieg as he or she is on all fours. The other champions must surround the champion of Malthior to ensure they are
Say where
able to
again?
cast the Ugly Deep.
Right where it
Further
converges.
back.
Where converge? Okay, all right.
Not near the hook, please. Not near the hook.
Careful.
Okay.
Don't break the lines or the spell. Blah, blah, blah.
There we go.
Okay. Hold on to my waist real tight. I got
I'm
you.
fine.
I got
I do this all
Thank
day.
you. He's strong too. Good choice.
Thank you.
Lorilla, please. Stanza 1.
Wastrels, wraiths, and wandering whales wax and wane upon wondrous wastes, weakly whispering in the weave west, whose whistling winds of wild winter wave wisdom to weep. Mist!
Champions, you have successfully located the exact location where Malthior stood, and you have begun to cast the Ugly Deep. Well done.
Oh, that's a magical item.
All right. Now we must stand
Champions.
this for the rest of the quest.
I need you to return to your seats.
Oh.
Who?
I need all of you to return to your seats. Thank you.
Back we go.
All is well. Watch out for your arcane pack on your back.
Lorilla, as you begin speaking these words into the ocean air, you hear a wailing cry from behind you, rending the ocean calm and sending chills down each of your backs. As you see the ghostly form of Jairus, the cloud giant,
Oh. Yep.
standing, shrieking at you, saying, "Stop! Stop! No!" You will have 30 seconds to counsel with Sir Knock before we enter initiative order.
Champions, my understanding, as Galivor pointed out earlier, is that Lorilla will have to focus on continuing to cast the spell. You will have to protect her. This may come at great cost, but as soon as she's done casting the spell, she can heal you all. That's something she can do.
It's true.
So, please, work together. If you must, shield her with your very lives.
Do I have the ability to cast mirror image, or does my concentration have to rely on this?
Every action you will take will be reading one stanza from this spell. Any other action taken will break your concentration, and you will cease casting it.
Okay. All right. I am small. Feel free to carry me as needed.
You must stand in the location where Malthior
Do
stood.
not pick me up.
Sir Knock. Any other words of wisdom?
No, back to the hex.
Back to the X indeed. Cora.
All right. Well, I'd like to move just right, let's see, just right here. And then I'd like to cast, or to use my vine grapple and hold them to the ground.
Where you are currently standing, the stone in front of you is so large you cannot even see the giant behind it.
What if I just peek up a little bit right here?
You could see him from there.
All right. And how high is it? The stone.
It's about 15 feet high.
And how tall is the stone giant?
He's about 26 feet high.
All right. Well, I'm going to stand right there, and I'm going to cast Divine Grapple.
All right. Is there a save?
It's a contested check. It's a grapple check.
All right.
Using the acrobatics.
She's allowed to do it. Nerds out there, it's fine. It's her ability.
That's a 4. But let's see.
So it could be +4. Or, sorry, +5.
+5, yes.
Total of 9. The giant rolls a 12 on its acrobatics to not be grappled.
All right.
I would, if anyone wants to go in and give me 30 boons, I'll buy her a point of inspiration from the boon store.
I'll give you 30 boons.
Okay.
All right, Deg purchases a point of inspiration for Cora.
Oh, thank you so much, Dad. Thank you, Ferocious. Thank you so much, Ferocious. 14 + 5.
That will do it. Vines reach up, wrapping around the base of this ghost. Anything else on your turn?
I'd like to take the dash action and move.
You cannot take the dash
Oh,
action.
I can take it as a bonus.
This one she can.
As a bonus action.
Thank you so much, Greta. And I'm going to hide right
Has that
right
been
around.
said before?
That just
felt
happened.
really weird.
Yes.
That just happened.
I'm very uncomfortable.
I love it.
I'm
All
just
right.
gonna go right around right there again.
Rose,
May I hold my action
you may.
until either Delia or Deg gets within melee range of the giant?
All right. Very well. The stone giant ghost, eyes sunken deep, screams out, "The terrible words! Not those terrible words again!" And he charges forward. He's going to attempt his withering touch attack against Delia.
I believe he's grappled.
He's grappled.
He's grappled.
He is ethereal.
Ah, hi.
All those
That would have been nice to know.
You know, I'm wondering
Thanks.
why he's so upset. Maybe Delia, maybe you could ask him. Maybe that would try to make things better, mate.
Why are you upset while I try to dodge what he's doing?
It's a 22 to hit.
Dang it, that hits.
Delia takes 21 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Her hit point maximum is reduced by an equal amount. As you feel the necrotic energy pass through you, you see energy passing up the ghostly arm of this giant, and it looks slightly more solid than it did a moment ago.
Oh dear.
Guys,
Dear.
He's going to make his second attack against Rose.
Rose.
That's a 24 to hit. Another 21 points of necrotic damage. Her hit point maximum is not reduced.
Sorry, that was to Rose?
Yes, to Rose.
Okay.
Uncanny dodge.
Damage is halved. Again, her hit point maximum is not reduced. Moving down in the initiative order, Lorilla.
Held action trigger.
Held action.
Thank you.
I'm going to begin reading this. Do I have the ability?
We're going to let Rose do her hold action.
Oh, please,
Held
please.
action.
I am so sorry. I got
Because
very
we should have
confused.
It's
already.
all right. I know you're so excited.
I'm just very
to get this
scared.
over with
I'm
as
very
quickly as
scared.
possible.
Lorilla, you are hyper-focused on casting a spell.
so focused.
All right. I'm going to pull out my rapier, and I'm going to first, as my bonus action, make this ridiculous creature my mark. Then I am going to stab him with my rapier.
Yeah!
While casting Capricious Caltrops.
Do not believe you can make him your mark with a held action because you do not get a bonus action.
All right, never mind.
Correct. It'll be one attack.
All right, I stab him with my rapier.
Roll an attack, please.
So that'll be an 8 + 9.
An 8 + 9 absolutely connects. Yeah! Damage.
So that'll be 9 piercing plus 17 for sneak attack.
I believe sneak attack only triggers on her turn.
I want to say we established she could do it off
All
of
right,
her turn
carry on
based
then.
off other
Sorry.
character abilities.
All right, moving
So,
on.
total
Love you,
damage
Hexmaster.
26. Well done. Anything else on your go?
No, that is it.
Lorilla, your action must be to read the next stanza of the spell or you will cease casting.
I understand. Not as an action, but just as a person, can I pass the control over my boons to another person without it being involved in combat?
Should you deem it so, we will allow it.
While I'm busy, do what you need to. I trust you to be studious, but I trust you.
I'm not good at studying, but I'll try.
That's fair. Tumultuous tremors, tendons taut with trepidation, tempters both taciturn and tawdry, tenacious tenebriousness, travail at Triton's trenchant tenants. Beast!
Moving on to Delia.
All right, I am first going to go to the boon store. I'll use 100 of my boons and 300 of Lorella's boons to buy a potion of greater healing, please.
All right.
I'll down that immediately. So I get 12 hit points, I believe it is.
So you spend 300 of Lorilla's boons and 100 of your own.
I don't have.
I trust
no, wait,
you.
hold on.
I trust you.
I really don't have a lot left.
I trust you. You need it. You do.
So a
You're
potion
fine.
of greater healing to Delia.
Sorry, say again.
Potion of greater healing to Delia.
Yeah. Down.
Yeah!
Drink. Chug. Woo. And then I'm going to use my action to use my lay on hands, and I'm going to give myself my last. Nope, I'm going to give 15 points of healing to myself.
15 more hit points to Delia.
And how many was from the greater potion?
12.
12, thank you.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to, I pull out my sword, and I just hold it in my hands and I focus on it, and the blade slowly begins to glow white with this bright white light as I cast Branding Smite on my sword.
All right.
I'm just gonna look at this guy, and I'm not gonna say anything because he hurt me real bad last time, so
All right.
that's my action.
Deg.
Your turn.
I look at the giant who just hit my girlfriend, and I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna throw down my gloves, pull out my glaive, and I am going to charge him over here, and I am going to bear down and say to him, "Hey, Jarrus, let me show you to your permanent room. And that room's called Death." That's a 13 plus 8.
That connects.
That's gonna be 12 damage.
12 damage.
And I'm gonna swing again.
Second attack.
That's a 17 plus 8.
Another 12.
Yeah. And I'm gonna action surge.
Oh.
Doing a nat 20. 24 more damage. And I'm gonna look at Jarrus and I say, "Nobody hits my girlfriend." For another 17. For 12 more damage.
Inspired by this incredible performance, I whip out with my rapier and use my swift strike skill to add 5 damage.
All right.
I think I believe in love again.
I love my boyfriend.
65 points of damage just happened for questioning minds.
And he's prone. I aim right for that little part of the ankle that hurts.
Ghosts are immune to the prone condition. I apologize.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not to pull away from the 65 points of damage that were just done. Anything else on your turn, Deg?
I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna like give him like one of those like at him so that way maybe he'll want to hurt me because I'm challenging him.
All right, Cora.
All right, I'm going to take out my bow and I'm going to shoot at him. Hopefully giving Arya a moment to escape. Oh no, that's a 3 plus 11.
3 plus
That's
11
a 14.
just connects.
That's 9.
Damage.
9.
9 damage.
And Delia, if you'd like to escape, you can.
We need to
let's
get
just-
this over with.
I kind of would like to hit him if I
do it.
can.
You can spend your reaction and
Sweet.
attack.
Where's my? I grabbed my shell. Let's grab my die.
Yeah.
That's a 4 plus 9.
4 plus 9 does not connect.
I'm a little weak still.
It's all right, I got you, and I swiftly strike. for 5 damage.
Again?
It's a new round. Once per
It
round.
resets on your turn.
So you did not tell me that!
But I was wrong about the sneak attack thing, so you can ready a sneak attack.
Right.
Cora, anything else? Oh, you have another
I
attack?
have another attack. Yep, I get 2. Oh, right. That's 15 plus 11.
That'll connect.
Yeah.
For another 9.
And I would like to take a hit on him.
Deg gets to spend his reaction. All right, Deg.
Oh, it's a cock, but it would have been a 20. That's a 6 plus 8.
For a total of
14.
14. Just connects.
For another 12 damage.
Another 12.
And then for my bonus action, well, I guess I haven't actually spent any movement, so I don't really need to do it now, do I? But I'm going to move back here. And that's it.
All right, Rose.
All right. I'm going to pull out my rapier, and I'm going to stab him in wherever I can reach. But first, with my bonus action, I am going to make him my mark.
All right.
Since I can do that this turn.
I'm very proud of you, Rose.
So that is a 10 plus 9.
19 connects.
So that'll be 9 piercing plus 17 for sneak attack.
26 points of damage. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Look back to Lorilla. Let's get this over with.
Before Lorilla, it is the ghost's opportunity to act. He continues shrieking, his eyes, if possible, sink deeper inside of his skull.
Oh, it's really unpleasant.
He's going to take a swipe at Deg.
Nobody hits my boyfriend.
Oh, yes, they do. It's a 27 to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, it does it.
Deg takes 21 points of necrotic damage, and his hit point maximum is reduced by 21. You see life essence traveling through the arm of the ghost from Deg as the ghost again becomes slightly more solid.
That tickled. In fact, it made me feel stronger.
He takes his second attack. It's another 27 to hit Deg. Another 21 points of necrotic damage to Deg. His hit point maximum maintains.
Oh dear.
All right. Lorilla. Behind you, you hear the shrieking and wailing of this ghost as it's begging you to stop.
Plaintive parlance progresses both pallid and pervervid persons, purposefully pursuing purgatory, perchance placating the pandemonium of their palpably pejorative paradigms. Darkness!
All right. Moving on.
Opening a channel to Aria.
Hey, Zernok.
Hi, Delia. You're doing great.
I'm kind of dying a little bit.
I can see that. And so what I'm about to tell you is so urgent. While he still is kind of incorporeal, while he is still a ghost, he is vulnerable to the radiant damage of your divine strikes.
Really?
I need you to give it the very best you've got. And if you hit him, I need you to put all the power you can muster into those hits. All right?
Promise.
All right. I believe in you.
Thank you.
That was inspiring.
I have a pretty great mentor. Yeah.
Delia.
All right. Well, based on the knowledge I've just gained from my wonderful leader, Sir Nock, I am going to stab at this thing with all the strength that I have and be like, nobody hits my boyfriend! That's a natural 20. Get ready for some math.
Our oldest friend.
As I hit, I do 10 slashing damage plus 7 radiant damage from my branding smite. And then as I connect, the pommel of my sword lights up and a blue light shoots out of my sword into the thing for another 14 radiant damage as I cast Divine Smite at 2nd level. And then I believe all of that is doubled.
Krello, is all of it doubled or
the
is it the base
radiant?
attack?
All dice are doubled on a crit, so all of her damage will be doubled.
Dang, sweet.
That's why paladins are gross.
So if I'm understanding, that would be 20 and then 14 and then 28.
Yeah, I think so.
That's correct.
Thank you, Sir Nock. I had no idea.
And he's vulnerable to the radiant bit.
It's just.
Or is it just, I don't know what it does.
Well, so the Divine Smite would do an additional D8 of damage. So you said normally it's
I casted
14?
it 14.
So that would bump it up to 18, let's say. Meaning that we're looking at 20 plus 14 plus 36.
Don't mind me.
I got 70.
Plus
Was
5?
that 70 in total?
Yeah, that sounds right.
She doesn't get to kill it though. I get to kill it if it kills it.
A flash of divine light rains from your sword, bathing this beach in radiance as you stab at this ghost, and it howls. Its form shudders. I believe you have a second attack.
Oh yeah, I do. Do you want to blow on it for me? Thank you. That's a 12 plus 9.
It connects.
Woo! So that's going to be 10 damage plus, as I hit, my sword lights up with a blue light again, so that'll be an additional 9 Divine Smite.
Krello looks
Damage.
quizzical. He's going to check on that.
No, that was good. That wasn't quizzical. That's just me fearing the math.
So,
Yeah.
don't we
Is
all...
that at first level?
First level.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
so 13 with the additional D8 because it's a ghost.
So, 23 total?
That sounds
23
right.
Total.
Look at me doing math.
Stay in school, kids.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Just smile real big.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
If you're a ghost, don't mess with paladins. Just leave them alone.
What?
Especially not this one.
Deg.
I don't think I can outdo that. So I'm just gonna keep stabbing it. For a 15 plus 8,
That connects.
for another 12 damage.
12 damage.
How's he looking?
Oh, he looks horrible.
Trying to get
He looked horrible before, to
That's
be fair.
a 9 plus 8.
That connects again.
For another 12 damage.
Another 12. You see rips in this ethereal ghostly form, tears through his ghostly flesh.
I'm gonna look at him. I said, Jarrus, I hold up the shell. You hear the ocean? It's gonna be the last thing you hear.
There are few who actually enter the hallowed halls of the hardcore finisher line. But Deg, I think you may have made it in. It's not technically a finisher line yet, but it was just that good.
Let me say
So,
it again, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Cora,
We'll save it. We'll save it.
I'm not seeing it. What's my range attack for the bow?
On the longbow, wherever the heck you want.
Yeah, you can totally
I'm just
reset
going
that.
to stay there then, and shoot my bow at them. It's worked so far. It's another 9 plus 11.
that'll connect.
Hex, wherever the hex. Come on, Krella.
Deg, Aria, reaction.
Oh, taking it. Oh, it's kind of, no, is it though? Is it caught? Is it though?
Okay, I'm on my way.
Arbiter of justice.
No, that's pretty flat. I'm fine with that.
18 plus 9.
Damage.
That'll be, we're gonna do the 10 plus the Divine Smite again. So another shoot of blue light, and that'll be 10 plus 9, which is actually a 13.
23.
So 23. Again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That was plus me 9. All right, it's another one. 7 plus 11, so 18.
18. Connects. Another 9 damage.
Another 9 damage.
If I may.
All right.
That's a 13 plus 8.
Connects.
For 12 more damage.
12 more damage. Cora, anything else on your turn?
No, that's it. I even say good job? Thank you.
Rose.
I think you know what's coming. It's the rapier. So that is a 12 plus 9.
That connects.
9 plus 17 for 26.
26 points of damage with sneak attack. Someone's gonna get a lozenge. And you won't like how it's administered. All right.
I've never heard Gallivor.
Anything else on your turn?
Very scary.
No, that's it, because I don't think that this giant is really going to be moving anywhere anytime soon.
Well, we'll see about that. As your turn ends, we move to the giant, who, upon receiving unthinkable amounts of damage to himself,
Dude, don't you dare,
move.
Jairus.
he's going to use his etherealness to simply pass through you.
Oh.
Any kind of attack of opportunity?
I believe Deg could take one,
And
but he has already spent his reaction this turn,
As have
taking
I.
an attack from Cora.
I have not.
He's still,
still
in
in
your
He's
range.
still engaged with you, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And so,
No.
he bears down on Lorilla.
No.
It's probably gonna hit.
That's a 17 to hit,
Yes.
doing 21 points of necrotic damage and also lowering her hit point maximum by 21.
That is just not cool.
His second attack.
Look at me, attack me!
Or just don't attack.
He rolls a 13 to
That
hit,
is my armor class.
barely
Can,
connecting.
can I use my clan ability to shield her for an extra 5 AC?
You may.
Squeak, squeaker, squeaking.
As you see this ghost turn ethereal and pass through you, and as it comes back into form, it is crawling on its hands and knees, swiping at you, shrieking, "Not these terrible words! Not again! Not again!" And as it swipes a second time, a tent of vines grows over you in an instant, creating a shield blocking its blow from landing upon you. Lorilla.
Ooh, I recoil from that last just gash, and my eyes start to glow just a little golder on the corners, and I take a deep breath because this is going to take a long time because I've only finished the first set of stanzas, but I stand up a little straighter and I look at Cora. Mist, beast, darkness, and tempest I call to create the sea. A new deep, troubled, and terrible mist, beast, darkness, and tempest. And I keep breathing.
As you speak these words, you see the sky beginning to darken, and the waves begin to grow a little larger. Delia.
I'm gonna hit it again,
Wonderful.
in case that wasn't clear.
Attack roll, please.
That's a natural 1. I would like to use my clan ability and call upon Playana to allow me to re-roll.
All right, you may. You invoke the name of Playana and roll again.
That's a 10 plus 9.
That connects. Damage.
That is going to be, buddy, we gotta end this. That is gonna be 10 slashing damage, and as I hit, the pommel of my sword lights up with more radiant damage than before as I cast Divine Smite at 2nd level. So that'll be, usually it's 14 damage.
18.
I don't know what it is now.
We'll bring it up to 18.
All right.
18 extra damage. 28 points of damage for your first attack.
And I swiftly strike out for another 5 because it's so cool. It's so cool compared to that. It's so cool.
In the giant's distraction, it doesn't even see your dagger blow coming as you just stick it for another 5 damage. Delia, your
even see
second
that.
attack.
Yes.
That's a 7 plus 9.
That connects.
Yes.
Another 10.
That's gonna be 10.
Just 10.
Just 10.
All right. Deg.
I am going to come up right over here. And I am going to hit it with an empowered strike.
All right, make your attack roll.
That would be an 18 minus 5 plus 8 plus 1.
That connects!
Yeah!
Total damage.
So, Knock, how much does that do?
An additional 10.
Oh, so that would be 19.
19 points of damage! It's a good hit, Deg.
I'm gonna hit him again. For a 12 plus 8 minus 5 plus 1.
What?
Let's think about it.
Citizens of Throsha, there's a lot of numbers being thrown around.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify a little bit. So, the Krieg Fighter's empowered strike
Carry the 2.
means that he is putting all of his strength, every muscle and tendon in the upper part of his body, into this attack. However, this means that his aim isn't as great as it normally is. So, at the cost of a 5-point penalty to his roll, he is allowed to add 10 additional damage if he hits. Now that extra 1 is coming from Delia's aura, and the other number is his regular old modifier. I think that covers everything, yeah? Yeah. So, back to the Hex.
You now each have an associate's degree in basic accounting. Congratulations.
I already hit it twice.
Congratulations.
School kids.
All right, Deg, you have an attack you just made, which I was going to say hits!
Yeah! That'll be another 19 damage.
Another 19 damage. This ghost is flickering.
Hey, Hexmaster. We moved
Yes.
on to Deg's turn before I was able to move, and I kind of wanted to move. Is it okay if I move?
You can move.
Sweet. I'm just gonna zip around this dude. So, right. So I'm in between him and...
Stay within 10 feet of Dag, or this is going to be so messy.
Yeah,
Is
but
it now?
Other side, maybe?
Just come
Like
down
right
one
there?
square.
Like right there?
Because
Okay.
of all that
benefited
math we
from your
talked about.
radiance.
Okay, sorry, yeah, all right, we'll be there.
The math is
And-
maintained. Order and equilibrium. Hey! All right. Deg, anything else on your turn?
Yeah. I want to like just yell at it and say, Jareth, all the giants who got killed by these spells, it's all your fault. This is all on you. I don't like telling you this, but like you should know that this is on you, man. And so you should like. I hope you're mad at me and attack me.
Suddenly he seems
Justice,
way
now he
less
sounds
evil
like me.
and more normal.
I mean it out of good.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster moment for me. All right. That'll bring us back to the top of the initiative order with Cora.
All right. I'm gonna raise my bow, and I'm gonna say, stay away from me, friends. You're gonna get the bad side of my bow and their swords. That's a 7 plus 11, so 18.
That connects.
Plus, so that's 9. Any reactions?
I think they've all burned theirs.
No, not
Am I wrong?
just the round.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
Deg's
take
got
it. I'll
his.
take it. Reacting, definitely reacting. That's a 7 plus 9.
Connects.
Woo!
Yeah!
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think it's
kidding me?
cocked. I think it's just a...
I'm sorry, the ridge is definitely facing straight up. I think that's a cocked die.
It was
You can only
almost
get so many
20.
20s in one night, apparently.
Please roll it again. Please roll it again.
Oh, yes! That could not have gone
That
better!
was a critical fail, but I am lucky, so I get to do it again.
She is a halfling.
She's a halfling!
Halflings don't roll ones.
Oh, good. That's a 12 plus 11.
That connects.
Plus 11. Yeah. All right. Reaction.
Have you gone?
I've gone.
I would like to go. That's an 11 plus 8, 9.
That connects, Deg. How much damage do you do?
That would be 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
So plus the 9 from me.
Indeed. Deg. Finish him.
I'm gonna walk right up. He's crawling to get Lorilla, and I'm gonna just lean down, and we've all heard it before. So I'm gonna lean in, put it right up to his ear, and then I'm gonna stab him in the temple right there. You hear that? And then I give him a hug. I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean it. Wasn't your fault. But now you're dead. Again.
Please make me a persuasion check.
That's a 5. That's a 5 plus 3.
Oh,
It's an 8. Okay. Well, I mean, you hit him, so that's happening. As you speak these words of comfort, the madness in his eyes does not dissipate, and he simply shrieks as he dissipates and is gone in the sea wind.
I think he believed me.
Champions, you have defeated the Cloud Giant Ghost. Lorilla, you continue to read the stanzas that you've read before, the necessary number of repetitions, and you arrive at the final stanza you must speak in the spell. Please.
I look at each of my comrades one more time, and there's a little bit of doubt, but my eyes start glowing gold. I create a barrier, a protection, a terror. I call up the ugly deep. The eyes go out.
As you speak those words, a crack of thunder breaks the sky, and lightning strikes the ocean as you see the waves grow larger and more tumultuous, and you even see the form of a giant tentacle break the surface of the water, reaching up, grasping at the air, and going back down. For any citizen of Throsia, this is a familiar sight. The terrible, treacherous sea of the ugly deep has been restored. They'll find a way back, you know.
Oh, but we'll be ready.
The crones who sent the giants across the sea, who attempted to get the book, who pricked the very heart of Malthior with one of their terrible needles, embittering him and bending him to their dark will, still stand in Gleymt. And if you would protect your beloved Throsia fully, you must face them.
Wait, what did you just say? They did that to Malthior?
There's hope.
They have embittered the giants with their terrible, terrible needles and pricked their hearts, bending them to darkness and persuasion. They have been biding their time for hundreds and hundreds of years, waiting for the ugly deep to fall, and so it fell. Now it is restored, they will wait again. They will find a new way. If you would protect your beloved land, you must face them.
You seem to know a lot about them, Hodge. Why?
I am slave to them.
Are you any more than that?
Is that not enough?
I don't know anymore. Well, fine. If that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong about Malthior.
Barkeep, how are the keys?
They are nearly drained. We must take our champions back.
Please bring them home.
Closing the channel.
If you say that was fun, I will slap you.
It was enjoyable.
You owe me.
Champions, please carefully step forward. Citizens of Throsha, what do you think? How'd they do? Enough said. We made quite a mess, didn't we? Yeah.
A petit peu.
A little bit. Do it again. Champion, please. I will need you to return your sigils to me. So, one by one, another round of applause for our champions. Cora Nutshell from Talon. Rose LeBon from Veneda. Professor Larilla Shepin from Malthior. Delia from Aria. And Dag from Creed. Last but not least, our Hexmaster, Galivor V. Citizens of Throsha, tomorrow night, these incredibly powerful champions, these incredibly brave and kind champions, will face the greatest evil that Throsha or Gleymt has ever known. They will need your faith, they will need your support, they will need your boons, but most importantly, they will need your presence, whether you be here with us in the Hex or watching from afar. So please, citizens, join us again as we enter the Hex!